Here we are again on the second week of my GeniusHour project. As you can see, I've done quite a bit this week, and to break it down, basically all I've done was what I had last week was this chorus, and this is how it sounds like again. So if you listen closely, it sounds a bit different, and that's because I've done some adjustments in the mixer, which I'll get to in a second. But what I've basically done this week was I wanted a more calm approach in the beginning, and this chorus right here would be towards the middle and will play out through until the end. And so I've come up with more chords with the same pianos, but I've made two new different patterns for the soft piano, and I've made as well um, two new patterns for the FO key piano. So we have two pianos, but we have three, we have six different patterns total. And again, we just have the snares, our drums, kicks, and hats here. And so here's how the beginning sounds like. As you can see, it's a bit more calmer. All I did was, for soft piano, I've cut down the the melody chords on top. As you can see here, we have the melody chords as it changes throughout the song. So these two had no melody chords, and these progress slowly, and then finally this is what we had last week, where we had different variations in the melody chords. Um, for the FL key piano, all I've done was copied and paste, cloned this what we had last week, and I've cut it down a bit to make it sound slower and like skip each step. So this one would like be next to each other, but these keynotes are like cut in between bit by bit sometimes. And so yeah, um, I adjust the sound of the piano through mixer, and here we have I've labeled here FL piano and soft piano. Here is where um, all the tracks from the channel rack go through, and it goes into the mixer, and we could add our effects here. As you can see, I have three effects here. This is just another clone of what I had for uh, um, our next mixer here on soft piano 8. I'll get to that in a bit. But what we have here basically is a parametric where we could boost the basses and low mids, upper mids, which is controlled like this. It makes the piano sound different. And next one is the isotope vinyl, which is a outside external plugin, which I had to download through another website. Um, if I can open this, here you go. This VST plugin adds a really cool uh, effect where you could even change the year. I've changed it from 2000 to 1980. You could change it all the way down to 930, and it would sound different. Um, if I can show you here, so let's go over here. If I change it to 1930, it sounds a bit different, and I think that's a really cool nostalgic vibe. But I just set it to 1980, I added some warp depth around 20% to make the keys a bit off note, to have that imperfect feel of the keys. That's pretty much all I did for that. Next one, I added a fruity reverb too, which is built in FL Studios itself. And here, all I did was put up the wet, that's the term of it, where it adds more space around the keynotes, like as if it was recorded realistically, add some reverb and echo. Um, Bumped this dry level a bit down to soften the piano sound, and I've put this down from 0 to -1 to reduce the volume of the piano so it sounds more soft. And what else? Um, for the beginning part, I wanted a transition from like a telephone effect, and a telephone effect is where all the lows and highs are are reduced lows, and the mids are really boosted. The base of the mids are boosted high to have that telephone effect. Here's how it sounds in the beginning, as you guys already have probably heard if you listen closely. Um, Here in piano 8, I cloned and pasted what the telephone effect was from um, right here in mixer 7. I then come here. As you can see, it looks different from what I had previous on the mixer track 7. I have the fifth parametric upper mids around mids boosted up, or you can just go to presets and click on old telephone for this effect. So it's really cool. And that's pretty much it.